Hi guys, Chris here at IFA Berlin. I'm at Acer's booth here taking a look at their latest release. This is the Predator Triton 300. They also have some revisions to some of their other previous models like the Predator Triton 500 right here, which now comes with a 300Hz display. They even have these hybrid 2-in-1 laptops that look pretty crazy. As you can see, the design that this one was actually shown last year, but it is now out and you can touch it. So I'll briefly show you that and some of their other lineup too as well, which has already been announced and released. The Predator Helios 700, for example, with that slide-out keyboard, which seems very crazy. So I'll focus mainly on this one, the Predator Triton 300. So it comes with 9th gen Core i7 processors. Now this one of course has the 9750H 6-core processor with 12 threads, and it comes configured with the GTX 1650. That's the only GPU you're going to get with this one. So 4 GB of double data rate, 5 RAM. The keyboard is backlit, so you've got different zones here, so full RGB, reasonably sized touchpad too, with a good feedback to it. The keys as well have a very good feel. And it is a thin design. It's made out of alloy here at the top. There is a dedicated turbo button at the bottom, which is basically just a cooling boosting mode here. So that's just going to increase the fan speeds, fan RPMs, to try and keep it cooler and to aid the performance. It's not actually, as far as I can tell from what Acer has been telling me, Acer, that it's not increasing the clock speeds. So you can see we've got relatively slim bezels, left and right. The bottom top and super slim here. Now the screen has a 144Hz refresh rate, which is pretty standard now for gaming laptops. Not that the GTX 1650 can really take advantage of that, only on really light titles. So for example, Fortnite on the lowest settings, you should be able to run at least at 144 frames per second. So it comes configured with killer Ethernet here, which is the E2500 gigabit Ethernet, and we've got killer's Wi-Fi 6, the AX 1650X, so that's quite a fast wireless chip on that. So on the left for ports, we've got gigabit LAN, mini display out, HDMI 2 spec I believe it is, and a USB 3 type C port. I don't think this supports video out, and 2 USB 3.1 ports. On the right side we have a 3.5mm headphone jack with mic support, another USB 3.1 I believe it is, 2 status LEDs, a DC in there for charging, and you can see an exit vent right here. On the back you'll find one very large cooling vent, so this whole space along here is where the hot air is going to be coming out, so this will be a combination of both the CPU and GPU cooling I believe. So this is the underside of the Triton 300. Here you can see the 2 intake fans here, and that's of course going to that vent on the back. So it looks like it's got plenty of cooling. There's rubber feet they have either side just to prop it up a little bit to give better flow there of air. And then the back of the lid, this is made out of a brushed alloy. It's got the Predator logo that is backlit. It does have quite a cool look to it. I do like it, and the hinge does feel quite stiff. So I was told by Acer's rep here that this is going to be out towards the end of the year, and it's going to be retailing for about €1,000 here in Europe. Then the Predator Triton 500, so this one got an update. It's a G-Sync display that now supports up to 300Hz, which is blazing fast. That is a super quick display that's in here. And I think it's a 3 millisecond the response time that the rep told me, but I can't confirm that exactly. Now this has the RTX 2080 in here, Max Q design, so plenty of power to push that higher refresh rate. So there were 2 of the newer products that Acer has just recently announced. Thank you so much for watching this video here at IFA in Berlin. Please do stay tuned for more IFA coverage from me. Thanks for watching.